All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, a great millstone, GMS, who tell me this truth, and honors to all the Akim out there that's pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith, and Thawada, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be The Things the Most High Hates. And, just watching the apostles and watching, for the most part, the apostles, in particular today. Okay, what's going on here? Trying to pull out the blue letter. It ain't working, but the devil. But anyways, wow. But anyways, they were pretty much going on, these men, especially in particular Sakari, and I forget who it was. It was either IUIC or ISUPK. Talking about it's all right to, to have intercourse, sex with your woman or your wife on the Sabbath. Sakari's over here saying, just a bunch of reckless things, such as, where's this, where is it in the scriptures that, I cannot lie, just very, just things that, are frustrating, because the scriptures clearly say lying tongue, false witness, those are things of which the Most High, he doesn't approve of, he doesn't like, and I don't think anybody should like, the things in which the Most High loves. I believe, that we all should love what he loves and hate the things that he hates. And that's what the scriptures say as well. Hate, love the good, but hate the evil, All right. So, through the spirit, let me see if this thing's messing around. All right, it's doing better now. All right. So the first precept, just rolling through the spirit, that, and that's the thing, I was just watching I watch other Apostle Ronlaw's video, I watch other Apostle Labar, Tahar, some of the other elders and brothers throughout the day, and my mind was just like, let me just go into the things in which the Most High he hates, all right, because it's a good thing to refresh your mind, and also it's a good thing to know for those newcomers that the new guys that might be coming in, they might know something the Most High hates, but then they don't know this one or that one, so it's always good to go over them again, so that you could refrain from those things in which YAHAWASHI he despises, he hates. Now, where I really wanted to start here was in the book of Exodus, the 20th chapter, because this goes into the commandments and the things in which YAHAWASHI, the things he expects from us, the things which he's looking for from us. Okay. So let's read on. This is Exodus 20, and we'll start at verse 1. And it says, and Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. You see, so that's the first one, that us Israelites should not have any other God before our power. Okay, meaning you ain't supposed to have any kind of idols in your house, any kind of, anything, and the best example I could give you on how not to be is when you look at, you so-called Mexicans, man, and in particular, the Northern Kingdom, because they're very heavy into idolatry and idolism, got a lot of idols in their households. You might, this might have a Mexican friend, so-called Mexican friend, you might head over to their nana's house or whatever the case, even their house, you see all the relics and the idols and things which they have. You ain't supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to have any kind of stuff like that in your household, really, or in your presence. You're not supposed to have any other God before Yahweh, okay? It says, thou shalt not have any other, it's like thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. So the Most High, he covered everything. Can't go here, can't go there, can't do this, can't do that. Okay? No images of anything, of any likeness, of anything. All right? And it says, and thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity upon the fathers, or visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and the fourth generation of them that hate me. And that's right, because we ain't supposed to see when our people, bow down, get on their hands and knees and bow down to sweet Jesus or any other idol in which our people worship. Our Most High, he gets furious, he gets angry, it aches, all right, him when he sees our people do that. Then our people wonder why they get jacked up. Well, because you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, man. That's the thing. Which when the Most High sees our people bow down to these other gods, these other idols, it aches him. Okay. Now I just want to look up this word ache. Ache definition.
Here's the definition of
Nope. Let me see if this works. It aches me. Okay. That's how you spell it. Okay, I got it almost. Ache definition. Just want to see real quick. Ache definition. The continuance or prolonging dull pain in a part of one's body. Okay. Hurt, sore, pain. Troublesome. All right. Playing someone up, feeling uncomfortable, giving someone trouble, giving someone I don't know what the hell that says. Agony, distress, itch. For the most part, it makes the Most High, pissed off. I'll just leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Okay. So coming back here, verse 6, Exodus 20:6, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. And that's what we're supposed to be doing to the best of our ability. Okay? Because us being in this flesh, we cannot keep the law perfectly. It's impossible. Yet, nevertheless, we still put forth our best effort. Okay? We do deprive from the things in which we are able to, such as eating pork. You ain't doing drugs. You ain't sleeping with another man's wife. You ain't, murdering your brother, stealing from your brother, so on and so forth. You do the best that you can, okay, in hopes that YAHAWASHI looks at you and has, he's pleased because he sees you putting forth your effort. He sees you putting your all in it, And it says, and thou shalt not take the name of the Lord, and thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain. See? Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. You see? So we're supposed to keep the Sabbath day. All right. Now, do we get it correctly 100%? Of course not, man. Yet, like I said, with keeping the laws, you do the best that you can. Okay? You keep it holy. All right, which that word holy, I believe, is called. It means in the Hebrew kodesh. Let's see what it says.
H 6942. Kadesh.
Okay, which
second entry.
Oh, okay.
Kadesh.
All right, which means to be hallowed, be holy, be sanctified, be separate, to be set apart, to show, to be holy, to set apart, to devote, to hallow, keep oneself apart or separate. All right, for the most part, meaning separate. All right, we got to keep this separate, holy. Okay, and it says 6 days hast thou labor, and it says 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle. All right, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. So nobody's supposed to be working nothing, man. Now we still in this captivity, man. Some brothers, some brothers ain't able to get a day off. Some brothers got to work 7 days a week. Some brothers, try to get off a day off, and you got the devil, playing around. All right. Yet at the end of the day, like I was saying, we do our best, man. That's all that we can do. Put forth our best effort. Okay. Verse 12: Honor thy father and thy mother, that it says that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. You see? And those things, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not commit false witness. Those are all things. If you do those things, YAHAWASHI is looking at you like, I'm real displeased with you, man, because I put these things here so that you not do them and you done them. All right, for all people that kill, steal, commit adultery, false witness, bear false witness, YAHAWASHI looks at them and he's angry with them. All right, and he hates what they did. Okay, and yes, our power, Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, he hates. All right, and the things which he hates, we seek out those things so that we depart from them, that we refrain from them, so that when times come, like for an example, like if any of those things come near our way, we know, like let's say a bad fine, she's fine, okay, real fine woman, but she got a man, she's like, fuck it, nah, I want you, baby, woo, 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 woo. She could be, I don't care how fine she is, man. You supposed to stiff arm her ass, not literally, but spiritually get away from her ass and keep it pushing, man. Keep it kicking, all right, so that you don't commit adultery, and these are things in which you do them. Some are worthy of death and some aren't worthy of death. Depends on the crime and the penalty for that crime, or the repercussion. Okay, now let me see what this is. Let me look up the definition of false witness.
According to Google Books,
Oh, not the
saw what you did.
Not the movie, homie. I ain't worried about the movie, homeboy. All right, it says a person who deliberately gives false testimony, a liar, a person who has lied or who lies repeatedly. So what the dude, what Sakari or what Alazar was saying, man, false witness isn't lying, bro. Then what is false witness? Obviously, a false witness, you ain't telling the truth. And what's the opposite of the truth? A lie, man. Okay. So you cannot lie. Okay. I'm going to say it again. You cannot lie. Okay. All right. Now, there come, like Elder Apostle Gabar said, it comes sometimes where you see your enemies, so on and so forth. You might throw in a little lie here and there, for their ass. But according to the brethren, you ain't supposed to be lying, man. And you don't want to be a liar, man. Look at Cain, man. All right. What did he do? He straight lied to the Most High. What the Most High tell you? Aren't thy brothers? He said, where's thy brother? Matter of fact, let's grab it real quick. He said, because Cain deliberately lied. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Okay. Now it says this. Genesis 4:8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? See, so he straight up said, I don't know, but you killed him, man. You know exactly where he is. All right. You murdered your brother, man. All right. All right, and that's when Cain was. That was the first murderer, man. All right. Let me see what this is. Let me grab this. St. John chapter 8. This is what YAHAWASHI said. St. John 8:44. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, talking about Cain, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. And it says, for he is a liar and the father of it. So why would you want to lie, man? Okay, if that's something that the Most High hates. And how do you go further into proving that's something YAHAWASHI hates? Go to Proverbs 6:16, man. See, this is easy, man. This is real. This ain't hard. This ain't deep. This is cut and dry, man. It's real cut and dry. All right? This is Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look. And you don't want to be having no proud look, man. All right? Now we know that Esau, he got the proud look, man. But some of you Israelites, especially, and I mean those that are in this truth, you got a proud look, man. Especially, the elder apostles dealing with Sakari and them, man. Those men are proud, man. And honestly, I don't even know if they realize it. Pride is a real will mess you up, man. Pride is a mother, man. That's why the Most High talks about consistently. All right, to be humble. All right. Because them who are exalted are going to be humbled, and them that are humbled are going to be exalted. Okay, so it's always in our mindset to always be, let me be humble, let me be meek. Okay, like Moses. The scriptures talk about how, matter of fact, let me grab it. This is Numbers chapter 12, verse 3, and it says, now the man Moses was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth. You see? So Moses, he was a very meek man, a very meek individual, especially with the the title, or not the title, but it's a lock here, brother. I'm in my car. Somebody just came up to the window, so I paused it for a second. So forgive me, Akim. But let me just pick up where I left off. I believe this is where I left off. This is Numbers 12:3, and it says, now Moses was very meek above all the men which are upon the face of the earth. And that's right. And that's how we want to carry ourselves. Be as meek and as humble and as lowly as we possibly can. Okay, because that's what the Most High is dealing with, man. All right, he's dealing with the meek, the lowly, the underdog. Okay, and for Moses being very meek, especially the seat in which he had, man. Because a lot of people, Moses didn't have no easy, walk in the park, man. He was a Salakia again, brothers. People keep on asking if shit's in my car. Ain't nothing here, man. Go look for it somewhere else. I don't know what the hell you're looking for, but forgive me. But like I was saying, Moses, his position was a very high position. He didn't have no easy task. He had to deal with Israel, man, and it got to the point where Moses, he was dealing with Israel so much. Israel's such a, see, Israel at that time for Moses was like a flea or tick sucking on his brain. Always just fucking messing with him. It's like a splint, like Moses, like Morpheus said to Neo. It's like a splinter in your mind driving you mad. But yeah, man, Moses was very meek, and that's how we want to carry ourselves. Okay, forgive me, Akim, for the interruptions. Lord willing, it's edifying still. But let me continue to read. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. Let's come back here. It says, a proud look, and that's the thing. Don't want to have a proud look, man. A lying tongue. You see, the second one is a lying tongue. Hands that shed innocent blood. Heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies. So that's a cut on you, man. talking about a false witness ain't speaking a lie. Well, it just said a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that sowed discord among brethren. See, those are things the Most High He don't like, man. So us men, reading this, hey, we don't want to have no partake in any of those things, man. All right, not one. All right. All right, finally. All right, they gone. Always somebody messing with me. Really, it's just Satan. He trying to throw me off. Yeah, let's go send this person over here. Mess with him. I could sense he's in the spirit. Satan be doing it because I be feeling real. Like I could go. I could just roll through the spirit, man. Then once you hear, and somebody's trying to get you, and then I'm just like, mother. But it is what it is, as the apostle says, the show must go on. So reading this is Psalms 97 verse 10. I'm gonna grab a couple more precepts and wrap up through the spirit. Psalms chapter 97 and 10. It says, ye that love the Lord hate evil. And that's right. And we love our power. We love YAHAWASHI. And us doing that, us loving him, which is keeping his commandments, we're gonna what? Hate evil. Okay. It says, he preserved the soul of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. And that's right. The wicked is you Edomites. Okay. And I don't want to we be found in that number. We're going to be delivered from your red ass and from you black ass and you Mexican ass Israelites out there, man. Because you wicked as well. Okay. All right. Scripture talk about, I just read it in St. John that ye are your father, the devil, and in the lust thou shalt do, roughly paraphrasing. So you Israelites ain't right, man, neither, man, in no way. Scripture talk about how you surpass the wicked, man. Here it is, the Esau is the wicked, but you surpassed him, man. Showing that our people are on a whole nother level of wickedness. Showing and then you understand why the Most High He's gonna have the 2/3 gonna be cut off and die, man. Then you understand. Oh, I know why the Most High is gonna do that, because these niggas ain't right. Think about it. As Elder Apostle Ramlov says, you think about it, you're like, man, it makes sense for the Most High to destroy these men, destroy these people, man, because they not right, man, and they for damn sure can't come in the kingdom how they is, man. All right, scriptures talk about how, like, what Paul say. Paul said, flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High, especially their flesh, man. Their flesh is completely corrupt, man. Now we are in the flesh too. We are corrupt, but our spirit, our intention, our spirit is, our intention is for righteousness' sake. Our people, man, they don't care whether it's righteous, wicked, good, bad, as long as it feels good, as long as it tastes good, as long as they able to be doing the things of their life, man. You can't tell Jake nothing, man. And that just shows the mindset of our people, man. They're just at a very low state. Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. So, and that's one thing. We're required to fear our Lord, man. We're required to fear YAHAWASHI. All right, Book of Deuteronomy 10-12 goes into that. All right, it says, and now Israel, what doth the Lord thy power require of thee? To fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all thy ways. All right, to walk in all thy ways, to serve him, to love him with all thy heart, with all thy soul, roughly paraphrasing. But the first one was the fear of the Lord. So in this fear in YAHAWASHI, what are we supposed to do? Hate evil. Okay. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, arrogancy, the evil way, and a forward mouth do I hate. You see? So these are things in which YAHAWASHI hates. Okay. Let's see what this says. So a forward mouth pretty much is a difficulty to deal with, contrary. See, so contrary to what this says and that says, you don't want to be like that, and you don't want to be watching or be associated with anybody that is in that spirit, that is it has a proud, that is pride, that is arrogant, that's walking in the evil way, and that has a forward mouth. Why? Because those are the things in which YAHAWASHI hates, and whatever he hates, we are going to hate, man. All right. The Most High says, he points at a rock. He said, hey, man, hey, listen, I don't like that rock. We ain't gonna like the rock neither, man. Just me, joking around. But, if the Most High says he hates something, man, we gonna hate it too, man. And if you don't hate what he hates, that means you against him, man. All right. That really means you hate him, and all they that hate him, what's it say? Love death. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 32. And it says, now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. Whoso findeth me findeth life, and who shall obtain favor, and it says, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. See, so if you hate the Most High, you love death, man. Okay. So coming back here, or let me grab this. I've been wanting to grab this for a minute. Let's move that. Let's go to map. Salakia. Amos chapter 5 verse 15. Now it says hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate, that it may be that the Lord power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. You see, all right, which is Ephraim. Okay. Okay, so let me see what else I got for you, brothers. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 7 or chapter 8 verse 17. It says, and let none of you imagine evil in your thoughts against his neighbor, and love no false oath, for all these are the things that I hate, saith the Lord. So again, if the Most High hates those things, we gonna hate them too, man. All right, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end it off there through the Spirit. Pray and I hope that this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of Great Millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. Honors to all the Akim out there that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And until the next time I say, brothers, Shalom.